Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be giving you my 1.5 month updates on the largest beauty purchase I've ever made, which was, as some of you may know, my Dyson Airwrap. I bought mine as soon as the holiday color dropped a month and a half ago or so. I mentioned it in a recent favorites video because I had started using it and I was just so excited about it. And so the plan for today's video, after having had it for around a month and a half now, is to share with you all of the tips and tricks, everything that I've learned by having it and using it for a month and a half now, and just kind of the pros and cons to it, just to help you determine whether it's something that you might want to get for yourself. I'm super excited to get into this video, so let's just go ahead and get started. I don't know if you could tell in the intro, but my hair looks different on both sides of my face, and it's because I wanted to show you results from using different attachments in the Airwrap. So this will all make sense in a couple of minutes, but first I wanted to tell you guys that this video is actually sponsored by Nordstrom, which I think is absolutely unbelievable, because last year during the holiday season I was working at Nordstrom, and this year this is my full-time job and they are sponsoring one of my videos, which I think is super cool and I am extremely thankful. Now that Halloween is about to pass, we are getting right into the holiday season, and Nordstrom is definitely amazing for holiday shopping. Not only do they have a fantastic beauty section, but you can literally find gifts at Nordstrom for the entire family. They have everything. Now, focusing on the beauty section specifically, they have the best high-end and luxury beauty brands, and Nordstrom actually offers gift wrapping, which I think is incredible. If you're lazy or you don't have time to gift wrap things, you can actually order online to pick up at a nearby store and have the products gift wrapped for free. They can include a note for you. All of these options are very easily available on the website. When I got my Dyson Airwrap, I went ahead and had it gift wrapped in order to show you guys, and because this was definitely a gift to myself. But yes, anything that you order at Nordstrom, you can add your gift wrap options too, and if you order it to pick up at a nearby store, it can be ready the day off or the day after, and you don't have to wait for shipping. Just drive by, pop in, and you are all good to go. So when you're thinking about holiday shopping this year, definitely check out the Nordstrom site, and let's get into reviewing this Dyson. So as you can see, my hair is kind of half and half right now. There is one thing on the Dyson that I haven't quite mastered, and I am kind of blaming it on me because I feel like I just still haven't figured it out, and that is the curls. So this side of my hair, I used one of the curling barrels a few hours ago, and it's wavy, right? It's wavy and it's shiny, which I really like. It definitely got my little bang here to go to the back real nicely, but for some reason my curls just won't stay, and I'm blaming it on me because I've had curling wands in the past and I have the same issue. I wrap the hair around the curling wand, and after 5 minutes my hair just likes to fall. I wouldn't say my hair is the thickest hair ever, but it is pretty thick and it likes to lay flat, and so when a few minutes pass by it starts falling. So I feel like that little bit of a struggle is the one thing that I fully haven't figured out about this Dyson yet. But as some of you may know, this Airwrap is an all-in-one type of product. Here's the actual thing right here. I have it out of its case because it's plugged right now, but this is all the attachments that come in the Dyson. It has two different size barrels. It has the thinner barrel here and the thicker one, which is the one that I actually used today. And then it's got two different brushes. These are going to straighten your hair. I love the brushes. This is the one that I use for this part of my hair right here, and you can totally see how my hair looks almost like if I had flat ironed it, and I didn't have to expose it to that type of heat at all. It looks super flat and smooth, and I absolutely love using the little brush. It even gets the like end edges to like be straight, which I love. Again, it just gives me that flat ironed look, and honestly, this is what I have been using most since I got the Dyson, because I feel like it's the easiest thing. It has my hair looking so nice and so smooth and still so shiny, and I just absolutely love this attachment. Plus, it is one of the easiest ways to dry my hair ever. And then besides that, it also has this round brush right here, which is totally my second most used attachment, because I love it for up here so that I can get some volume on my roots. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a clip from yesterday when I washed my hair. And I basically divided my hair in 3 pieces because I wanted to show you the tips and tricks that I've learned from the Dyson. And here's the thing, when I first got it, I felt a little bit silly drying my hair sometimes, because I felt like I was putting so much time and effort using the different attachments, and I wasn't really getting the results that I wanted. I will tell you why right now. I wasn't putting tension on my hair. As simple as that. I came across this little way reel on Instagram, and it made me realize that I just wasn't putting tension on my hair. So when I was putting my hair behind my brush, my hairs were kind of flying everywhere, and it wasn't giving me the smooth finish that I wanted. I totally forgot to show you one of the most important attachments, and it's this one right here. This is the blow dryer attachment. So with this one, you just blow dry your hair until it gets to a damp state before you start using the rest of the attachments. Or you can fully blow dry your hair with this one. It's actually pretty strong of a blow dryer. I know that a lot of people say it's not as strong as the Dyson blow dryer on its own, which that one is super strong, but you can totally fully blow dry your hair with this one in just a few minutes. And I love that it's not a super loud product either. Last time I bathed Cece, I totally dried her with this, and she's usually very scared of the blow dryer, and with that one she was so much better. It was incredible because, again, it's just not as loud. So anyways, you first blow dry your hair to go from a wet stage to a damp stage with that blow dryer attachment. And then yesterday I divided my hair in 3 different parts so that I can show you how I use them. So when I talk about applying tension to your hair, it looks different on the different attachments. So when I use the brush to make my hair lay straight and smooth, what I do is I hold my hair at the bottom and I run the brush through the hair, and I find that creating tension in that flat, straight way definitely makes the brush work so much better. It makes my hair look so much more smooth, and it actually makes it straighter than at the beginning when I wasn't applying the tension and it wasn't looking as smooth and slick as I wanted it to look. Like I said, I wanted to achieve this kind of like I flat iron my hair look without actually flat ironing my hair, because I heard that's what you could do with that brush, but it wasn't happening until I started just kind of like pulling my hair at the bottom and then brushing it through with my hair pulled. And that type of tension right there just makes for the most smooth looking, flat ironed looking hair without putting your hair through all of that heat damage. So this attachment right here is my freaking hero, and I absolutely love it because it is extremely easy to use. And again, you guys can see how smooth and slick and straight my hair looks all the way through. The tips are a little bit more tricky to do, but I just kind of hold the brush over them for a little bit and it makes the tips pretty straight as well. Now moving on to my second favorite attachment, that is the round brush. With this one, the way you create tension is super easy. You basically have to just throw your hair around it so that it just catches a little bit more tension basically, because when you're round brushing your hair you have the ability of turning the brush with your hand to kind of catch more hair and create that tension. But with this one, because it's not just a brush on its own, it actually has a cord, it's a little bit harder to turn as you go. So when you just flip your hair around the brush and then brush it through, you are creating that tension that helps the hair look so much more smoother, so much more frizz free, and in the case of this round brush, because I use it really close to my root, a lot more voluminous than it would otherwise. So just throwing the hair around the brush a little bit has made such a big difference when I dry my hair with my Airwrap. And since I learned that trick, I started loving the Airwrap a lot more than I did when I first got it, because I was just feeling a little awkward with it at first. Now the third attachment, and my least favorite just because I haven't found a way of making it last, is definitely the barrels. So in my little demo, I first went over the way that they show you on the website to use it, and that is holding your hair kind of in the air around 3 inches away from when it ends, and putting the Dyson Airwrap near it so that it wraps it up, and then you just get close to your head with it. And while that technique totally works, I wanted the ends of my hair not to be as curly as kind of like the middle of my hair. And I was watching on YouTube a Jen Atkin video where she was trying the Dyson Airwrap, and she was curling her hair the way that I'm about to show you right now, which is basically just holding it upside down and using it kind of like you would a wand. But again, this is not going to apply as much heat or damage your hair quite like a wand would. So you hold it upside down, twist the hair around it, and just hold the end so that the end is not as curly as the rest of the hair. And whenever I do this using this technique, I absolutely love the way that my hair comes out, but after like 15 to 30 minutes it does not look the same anymore, and I end up with my hair looking kind of the way it's looking right now, which is more so with like a couple of waves, but it doesn't really have much shape at all. I do like to use it for my bangs right here because it kind of gives them this little wave to turn back, right? With that said though, because I'm like the clumsiest person on the planet, even though I have hair wands to curl my hair with, I never use them because I have burned myself so many times with them. And with the Airwrap, even when it's super hot, you can still touch it and not burn yourself, which to me is a definite game changer. So overall, am I glad I bought it? Yes. I've been doing my hair a lot more since I have it, and I overall find it easy to use. Most of the time I do like to wear my hair straight, and I love these two brushes for that. This one for volume near the root, and this one to make my hair look super slick like this side of my hair looks right now. If any of you have any advice on how to make my curls last, I would really appreciate them. And I'm going to recommend a few products to you guys that I've been using throughout this past month and a half along with my Dyson Airwrap that have been really helpful to me. All of these products I'm talking about, including the Dyson, will of course be linked down below, so definitely check out the links down there if you're going to order any of these products. And so here are a couple of my favorites. They look well loved because they are. This right here is a memory mist from Way, and I absolutely love this because it makes my hair style when I straighten it, not necessarily when I curl it, last a lot longer. Like I can put my hair up in a ponytail and it won't look bent after I take it off because it just kind of remembers this shape that I gave it. And then something else that I absolutely love is this volumizing hairspray. Let me show you. You see how flat this looks right here? You part your hair and you kind of give it a little bit of a shake, and look at the difference that makes. Look how it changed, and now my hair looks a lot more voluminous right here at the root of my hair. So that volumizing hairspray I have been absolutely loving too. Something else I've been loving, and I actually have it on my bathroom, is the Olaplex number 7, which is a hair oil. That one I put on when I get out of the shower with my hair still wet, and I find that it helps a lot with frizz and with shine. It makes my hair so shiny. I absolutely love it. And then I've been also using the Flex Shaping Hairspray from Living Proof. I have this little one of it, and I will say I think I got my curls to stay from like 5 to 10 minutes to like 20 to 25 minutes after I curl them, so it's doing something for sure. And it says that you can use it on damp hair, which I just read, and I haven't tried it on damp hair. I've just been spraying it on afterwards, so maybe that's something else that I should try. But yeah, unfortunately I haven't been able to get my hair to look curly with this. I will continue to try different things. I might update you guys in the future and tell you I found the perfect way, but as of right now, the curly part, haven't fully figured that one out yet. My hair for some reason just likes to be straight. I would love to ask you guys if you have any advice for me. If you have heavy, thick hair that does not like to hold a curl and you mastered how to make it do it, definitely let me know all of your tips and tricks in the comments because I need them. Now, overall, I would say I still recommend the Airwrap, and I'll tell you why right now. Before I had this thing, I would not ever dry my hair. I would not ever do anything to it. The only thing I ever did was let it dry on its own, and if it was looking too frizzy or too crazy, I would flat iron it so that I didn't look crazy when I filmed a video, but that maybe happened like twice a month, if so. I usually, for the most part, always just wore my hair up in a ponytail or a bun, and if by chance it air dried pretty, I would just have it air dried because I didn't know how to blow dry my hair and shape it in any way that would make it look cute. I don't know how to do a brush on one hand and a blow dryer in the other. Not for me. And then if I were to just blow dry it and like not brush it at the same time, I would be a frizzy mess, right? So I love my Dyson Airwrap because I'm able to blow dry it with a brush and get volume, or have it super slick straight right after blow drying it with my hair being squeaky clean, and those are things that I couldn't do before. And I even can curl it, and it is easy enough to curl it. For some reason I just can't make it stay, you know? So all in all, the summary is that I do like my Dyson Airwrap. I do recommend it if you've been thinking about it and you're like me and you just like can't figure out how to dry your hair in a way that looks semi-cute with a regular blow dryer, then do get the Dyson Airwrap because the brush attachments are super helpful. Now I know that it is super expensive, but this could be like your nice holiday gift too. So you can definitely drop hints that you want it and see if Santa brings it for you, you know? Okay, I hope the video was helpful. I know that quite a few of you had reached out to me to ask me how I liked my Dyson Airwrap, and I definitely wanted to give it a chance. I wanted to like use it for an extended period of time to see exactly how I felt about it, and I'm glad that I did, because even though I haven't fully figured it out yet, I have a lot more knowledge than I did about it when I first got it, right? So definitely let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section. Let me know if you have it and you can get your hair to stay curled, because I'm obviously struggling right here. Thank you so much to Nordstrom for sponsoring this video, and definitely check them out for your holiday shopping this year. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye!